Welcome to the fourth week of January. We're going to be doing ABCs today. So we're going to be doing a little bit of arms, a little bit of bottoms, and a little bit of centre, a little bit of core. But first and foremost, I just want to say to everyone that has signed up in January, I know there's many of you, just want to say the biggest thank you for joining. You've done probably 4 weeks with me now, and I hope that you've got into the habit, and I really look forward to working with you in the future weeks and months. And again, all I want to say is the biggest thank you from my heart, because I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that you're enjoying it as much as I am. So let's start. Let's put the soft stuff out and let's get through to the hard stuff now. So what we're going to do, going to start standing. And we're going to start with just your arms down by the side. We're going to start with a roll down. So feet just hip width apart, knees maybe in a little bit of flexion if you feel you need that today. Lengthen up through the spine, energy out through the crown of the skull. Find the weight of the arms. Take a nice inhale, full and wide. And as you exhale, gently take the chin towards the chest. Gently just draw the ribs down and start to peel down vertebra by vertebra. And just see how the spine is moving today. Feel where you might feel a little bit of restriction that is stopping you in that forward flexion. Inhaling and exhaling, and start to peel back up. And again, if you have joined in January and you are a little bit unsure of some of the exercise, do go to my A to Z. You do go to the first, or I think it was the last week in, it was the first week in January, of where I'm going through some of the pointers a little bit more. So the feet are flat to the floor, base of the big toe, little toe, base of the heel. We're flexing the spine. We're stretching out that posterior chain of the body. So basically the back line of the body. I always get a little bit salivary as I roll down, spitting now. As you roll down, you really want to stretch out the parts of the body that you can't see within the mirror. So really just enjoy this. It doesn't matter how far you go down. Just go to where is comfortable. Really observe where you're really feeling it, where those restrictions are. Inhaling and exhaling and peel back up. So again, just work to your own body today. You will work day to day differently, week to week differently. Let's do that just once more. So again, let's start to peel it down. Really enjoy this roll down, the flexion of the spine. Really think of opening up the spine as we do this. So we're stretching out those intercostal muscles a little bit and around the ribs. Inhale, exhale, and don't be scared of sort of like moving a little bit as well as we're down there, and we're going to peel back up. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to raise the arms up. Now the arms are going out to the side, they're nice and strong, and you want the hands in the peripheral vision. So as I'm looking forward, I can just see my fingertips just gently wiggling. The arms are really lengthened. I want you just gently to make fists with the hands and have a little thumbs up position. Now, when you're there, find a little bit of scapular engagement. So what I mean by that, gently let the scapula, the shoulder blade on the back of the rib cage gently kiss together. So again, gently engage them. So what I'm not doing is I'm not taking my arms back. It's the scapula, the shoulder blade, that gently takes the arms slightly back. So keep the scapula, the shoulder blade engaged. So keep kissing the scapula, the shoulder blades together. So we're opening up through the front line, through that chest muscle. Then what I want you to do is to do tiny pulses. Now, keep those arms straight and strong. And again, keep kissing the scapula, the shoulder blades together. Don't lose the tone. Gently engage the navel to the spine. I've said that because I thought, oh my gosh, my belly's going. So gently just do that little thumbs up, even though you might not be feeling a thumbs up at the minute. On 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it there. Rotate so the palms go down, the thumbs face forward. Again, tiny little repeaters. Keep finding that tone in between the scapula, the shoulder blades as we do this. Keep the arms really lengthened. The shoulders away from the ears. You might start to feel this now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Rotate, so now the thumbs go down. Keep the arms straight and strong. Keep that scapular engagement. We're internally rotating from the top of that humeral head. But again, everyone's going to vary with that rotation. So do what you can do. We're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms again back towards the floor. Extend the arms and bring the arms forward. My favorites for the arms. Rotate the palms to the back wall. Hinge slightly forward. But when you've hinged slightly forward, I want you to bring the pubic bone forward. Get a little bit of a tuck so we're engaging navel to spine there. And what I want you to do is raise the arms up. Now, we're not round shouldered. Pull the shoulders back, the shoulders away from the ears. Eddie the eagle here. We're flying through the air. Raise those arms up. Find the tone behind the armpit into those triceps. You're going to raise the arms and lower, and raise, and lower, and lift, and lower. Now, the key here is to keep those arms really straight and strong. I use sometimes, we're going to in the future, and as I've used before, in some of the exercises, I do use little weights. But again, for arm definition for me, own body resistance, I do these a lot, and I really find, you might beg to differ, but I really find that they really do tone my upper arms as I lift and lower. People always say to me, how can I tone the arms? Well, this is what I do, and I really feel that these work. We don't need to do, much more than this, working with our own body resistance, 2 more, but I will be adding weights in the future. We're going to hold it up. We're going to do tiny little repeaters again on 10, 9, 8, 7, lengthen through the arms. Feel it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. I want you to rotate so the palms face towards one another. Now, again, shoulders away from the ears. Raise the arms up and low. Now, as you're doing this, imagine that the palms are magnetizing together. You don't want to have the arms out here and lift. We want to close them down. So all the time, radiate them together, lifting and lifting. If you need to take that little break, take that little break. Again, resume. Let's really do it. Let's do 2 more. Lift it. Let's hold it up there. Do tiny repeaters. 10, 9. I can certainly feel this. I hope you can too, and it's just not me. On 5, 4, 3. After the 4th week now, we're really starting to feel it. We're going to go for it. On 5, 4. No more Mrs. Joe, Mrs. Nice Joe. On 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Now, magnetize them together and pump those hands together. Pump them together. Let's do 10. Let's do 9. Let's do 8. Work those triceps. Shoulders away from the ears. We will want to give up. We've only got 5 more seconds. Come on, let's do it. 5, 4. Oh, the let's do it come out again. 5, 4. That's when you know I mean business. 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Fabulous. Let's stand at the end of the mat. Into work in your center. So we're going to go into a plank. We're going to take an inhale, exhale, peel it down. But if you just want to, just bend the knees and come down. What we're going to do is I'm going to walk straight forward into a plank. Now, shoulders away from the ears. Splay the hands. Energy back through your heels. If you need to bring the knees down, just bring the knees down. Hold it there. But we're into that plank position. We're going to hold it there for 5, for 4, or 4-point kneeling. 3. We're going to do 2. We're going to do 1. We're going to bring it down onto all 4s, into our Bs, into our bottoms. Hands underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath the pelvis. From here, what I want you to do is I want you to extend your right leg away from you. Now, as I said in that first week of January, you've got to get your head into your glute. You've got to work from your buttock. Very, very important. You're going to take your left shin slightly across the midline. We're going to engage that right glute. Again, inflate it. Think of that air balloon. And again, the leg is the cage. So you inflate the balloon, you inflate that right glute. It lifts the leg and it lowers it. You have to be in the game here. You have to be in your buttock because you lift and you lower. You've got to keep that right glute engaged. If the right buttock is engaged, the leg is going to float up and down. You're in active control as you lift and you lower. Don't sink down into the arms. You don't to minimize any movement into your lower back. Your support leg is going to be working here. You're going to do 3 and down, 2 and down. You're going to do one. You're going to hold it up there. You're going to do tiny little repeaters. Lifting, 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 lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it here. You're going to go into a rainbow. You're going to take that leg over. We're going to be a little bit frivolous now, and we're going to go out to the side. And we're going to go over. Sorry, I'm dribbling. Out to the side and go over and go out to the side and go over and go out to the side. Rainbow it over and side. I should sing the rainbow song. And over. I don't know what it is. 3 more and side. On 2 more. And again, 1 more. Now I want you to stay out to the side and I want you to lift it. So lift it from the height. Lift, lift, lift. Oh my God. Lift it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Hold it there. Hold it there. Flex through the foot. Just gently pump it forward. Pump it forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, I'm going puce. Release it down. So there, you're going to feel that into the glute med. Side, just rest it. We've got the other side to go. Come up onto all fours. From here, let's splay the hands. This is where we don't want the eating on mark. We're extending that left leg. Tuck the toes underneath and bring that right shin across the midline. Shoulders away again. Think of our alignment first of all. Ignite into that left buttock. Get it engaged. Feel it engage. From that, lift the leg up and lower. So we're contracting the muscle as we lift it and we lower it. Contract it with my hand again. You lift it and you lower. Get your head, again, your head in your buttock, which I said before, but you really do want to. You want to think that you're lifting the leg from the glute. The balloon inflates and it floats up. The balloon, i.e. being your buttock. The leg is being raised, the leg is weightless because the strength is in that glute. Again, I repeat myself, but people always say, I feel this in my other leg. It's weight bearing, you're going to. And again, lifting and down. Let's do 3 and down. Let's do 2. Even your repeaters that we're going to do now, draw the tummy in. Tiny little repeaters. You are in control as we do this. We're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7. Feel this in the glute. 6. Sorry, that was a big spit then. If you could see that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. Keep it there. Now, let's rainbow it. Out to the side and then over. And again. Out to the side and over. Now again, don't be frivolous with this. Place it. It's very easy to not know what's going on with your extremities. You have to place it. I don't want to see that leg flinging around. Place it over, place it side. Place it over, place it side. 5 and back. On 4. Back, let's do it on 3. I was doing it again. I keep saying that. Let's do it. Over and over. Last one. Now keep it out to the side. Flex through the foot. Keep it there. Lift it up and then do tiny little repeaters. So we're lifting, lifting, lifting. Now find that contraction into your glute when you do this. And lift, lift. Lift, lift, lengthen. I'm going redder. 10, 9, 8, 7. Draw the tummy in. 5, 4, 3. Hold it there. Flex through that foot. Pull it in towards you. It won't be a big move. Pull it in, pull it in. Keep it high. Don't drop it down. Don't sink down into that support leg. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, crikey. Let's release it. Let's take the buttock back onto the heels. Yeah, this session is only going to be 10 minutes long today. And release it down. So let's hold it there. Okay, let's work a little bit into your center, into your core. So from here, if we're in 4-point kneeling, if we don't want to work from a plank position, what I want you to do is I just want you to, let's start it actually. Let's do it all together. 4-point kneeling, extend the leg out. Draw the tummy in. You just take the leg out to the side, back in, out to the side, back in. I want you to pull that tummy in. Join me if you want to work into the plank. We're coming into your plank position. We're going to go right side first. If you want to bring that left knee down again, bring it down. Don't sink down into the arms. Draw the tummy in. Right leg. You're going to go out to the side. You're going to draw it back in. Now again, I'm going to do 8 of these. But if you want to, just do 2 or 3. Keep your form, do 2 or 3. We've got 4 more, but what I'm doing is I'm placing. The leg is working, you've got 2 more away from that strong center. You're gonna do 1 more. Okay, you're gonna hold it here, or you're gonna come down into a rest position. Can you hold it here though with me? Again, it doesn't matter. If you need to bring those knees down, you bring those knees down, you take that rest. And again, oh my God, why do I laugh at things like this? Okay, let's take that other leg out to the side. So from here, push back into those heels. Spine again, nicely in alignment. We've got a challenge every day. We'll get a little bit better. The more that we do this, the more that you switch that TV on, it becomes a habit. The easier it gets. You've done the hard bit already. And then, well, you haven't actually. Let's take that leg out to the side. Right knee down or not. Take it out. Draw it back in, take it out. Now find the work in your left side of your waist there. And out, and in. Come on, let's do 4. In, we are nearly there. 3, and in. 2 more, brilliant. We can do this, 1 more. And we've done it, brilliant. Well done. Take the buttocks back to the heels. Again, it doesn't matter if you didn't do the full lot. We work up to it. That's the beauty. I'm on the video. You can pause me. You can keep going back to it. You can keep doing this one until we get better and better each time. It's just habit forming. Okay. So, and you can hear from me, you know, I am, you know, physically that is really tough for me to do. So you can hear it in, you feel how knackered I am. So from here, let's again, but it's, you know, it's good afterwards, you feel good. So let's now work into the triceps again. Let's work into the arms. So feet are flat to the floor. 2 variations I'm going to give you. First one, you want your hands, again, just nicely again. You might find that you can't have that wrist articulation bending through the wrist. You might need to come up onto your fingertips, or you might need to knuckle it. Again, just listen to your body when you do this. Shoulders, the key is in the shoulders. Don't be, and I've said this before, don't be a jack in the box. You want to be a jack out of the box. Lengthen through that neckline. Shoulders away from the ears the whole time. Find a beautiful length into that front line. And from here, the elbows again, like I did in standing with the hands, they're radiating together. So as you go down and you're peeling down through the spine and you're pushing back up, I'm just sorry, just going to move my mic pack. As you go down, don't let those elbows go out to the side, because if you do, you're going to go round shoulders, you can see. You have to keep the elbows gently talking to each other the whole time as you go down. Press more through the heel of the hand as you go down and as you push back up. Those elbows radiating backwards, knitting towards one another. And I'm thinking here of like cat's cradle. You know when you have, when you were little, some of you might have done cat's cradle with the wool or the string. You know, you couldn't move your hands when you're doing that cat's cradle. It's like with your elbows, you know, your cat's cradling around. So don't take those elbows out to the side. Now, if this isn't challenging enough for you, I hope you can't see the little bit of water coming off my nose as I'm doing this. If this isn't challenging enough for you, lift the bottom up. And then from there, you just bend the elbows. Now again, the same applies as you do this. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, like you while you're going down, and press up. Don't get the elbows wide. You gently, thank you, and by magic, there's a tissue appears, and up. You press down and you push up. And again, down, push up, shoulders away. Again, you haven't got to do as many as me if you don't want to. You can, again, just listen to your body. You can take that rest and resume. You can still have the bottom down as you gently go down and up. We're going to do 4 more though. 4 more and up. 3 more and up. You've got 2 more. Keep that jack or jackie out of the box. Don't lose that neckline and release it down. Fabulous. Just shake the arms out there. Shake the arms out. And what I'm going to do, quick tricep stretch again. So 2 ways. Take the arm across the chest. Don't take it over the throat. Take it over the chest. Gently press mid-arm and switch again, mid-arm. If you want a little bit of a stronger stretch there, take the arm, the elbow up towards the ceiling, feel that. And then you might want to hold just again below the elbow or from the front, gently press. And opposite side, again through the ear. The beauty of this is as I'm actually teaching you now, I'm thinking, okay, there's different things that I'm going to be doing, and after the sessions I write down, think, right, I want to go into that a little bit more. So the stretches, again, on, like I said, last week on the roller with the band, and again, so we've done the arms. So again, what have we got next? We've got the bottom, we've got the buttocks. So what we're going to do, let's come down onto your mat. So my favorite, buttocks again, we're going to work into the bridge. We're going to work together, we're going to work individually. Feet flat to the floor, knees up towards the ceiling, hands down by the side. Drive through the feet, and you're going to raise the pelvis up and you're going to lower down. Now, when you do this, send the thighs away from you. Imagine again, the feet driving into the floor, big toe, little toe, base of the heel. The pelvis lifts up in its entirety because again, it's like that hovercraft. We inflate the, I was going to say plastic bit, or the bottom of the hovercraft, which is our buttocks. The pelvis lifts up, which is the cabin. You want to inflate it, lower it down, push through the floor and lower. So you're going to feel this hamstrings, backs of the thighs, toning the backs of the thighs and the buttocks. So then we want to, aesthetically it's lovely because then you have the separation from the buttock into the hamstring. So we don't just sort of like merge into one with a soggy bottom. We do get that little bit of tone, which is lovely. But again, more importantly from that, aesthetics, is that it really does, if your seat is strong, it takes away any tension into the lumbar spine. And that is the importance for me. Again, it's beautiful when we think, you know, the secondary to that, aesthetically, we're going to get a nice bottom. But more importantly is, you know, having a strong glute is fantastic for so many reasons. So again, press down and up, do 2 more, lift. Then you're going to hold it up there. You're going to do tiny little repeaters. And again, you have to be in control. Press through the feet, find the tone into the buttocks, into the hamstrings, little bit of tone into your abdominals, shoulders away from the ears, release the scapula, release the shoulder blades, down the back as we're here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let's hold it there. Now, if there's a discrepancy in the 2 sides, let's work on that. Let's float up your right knee now. Knee dropping over your right hip. From here, I want you just to send that leg away, draw it back. Send it away, draw it back. Now, even though we are thinking about this moving leg, it's the opposite leg that is doing the work. It's the opposite buttock. You push it away, you draw it in. You push it away. You've got to work hard. The key, maintaining a level pelvis. 2 more. Push it away and in. Last time now, push it away, stay away. Now from here, flex through that right foot, do tiny little repeaters. We're working with a long lever here, a long leg, so it's very strong. If you need to bend this knee, the right knee, do so. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm going to take my hands out to the side because I know what's coming next. Now hold it there. This is strong. Again, listen to your body. We're going to take that leg out to the side, challenge, and draw it back. You're going to take it out. Now, what I don't want you to see, what I don't want to see, as I'm gleaming through the TV, is that pelvis moving. You don't want to take the leg out and move. You've got to maintain that level pelvis. We're challenging that left leg so much here. Out, draw back in. Let's do 2 more. Out, draw back in. We're going to do 1 more. Out, draw back in. Bend it. Take the bottom down if you want to. If you don't want to, raise that leg up. Again, have the knee dropping over the pelvis, pelvis nice and level, navel to spine. Drive through this right leg. Extend the leg so the knees are at the same height. Pull it back in. Extend it. Now, pull it back in. Again, like with the circle last week, you might find that you get a little bit juddery. Press it. Pull it back in and press and pull back in again. Every time, be in control. Send it away, pull it back in. Send it away, pull back in. We're lengthening. We're working the muscle long and live. 3 more. 3 and in. But we're working 2 and in. Now last time, hold it out there and do tiny repeaters. Lifting, 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 lifting. Now here, I'm engaging navel to spine. You want to keep those shoulders away from the ear. Tiny little repeaters. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So now the little icing on the cake, little pièce de résistance. We take that leg. Oh, that was a little bit French, wasn't it there, Mark? And then again, you take it out and you, yeah, mange two, and pull back in. And again, put out, draw back in. You're also challenging. I can feel that. And can you feel this in the side of the waist there? But again, if you lose control, you're not going to. You've got to keep control. You take it out and you pull back in. You work the side of the waist out and pull. You're working the opposite leg. Let's do 4 more. 4 and challenge. Draw the tummy in. 3 and draw in. Last 2 now. 2. And draw it. Let's do 1 more. Out and in. Release. Excellent. Release it down. Fantastic. Bring the knees into the chest and gently just rock side to side to release. Let's now place the feet flat to the floor. Let's take your right ankle over your left thigh. Let's draw that left thigh in straight away just to get a little bit of a stretch, and then we're going to keep the ankle across. So let's put that left foot down. Now, you can either put the foot down to the floor or we keep that right ankle across. Let's take the hands behind the head, the elbows in the peripheral vision. Clasp the hands behind the head. The head weighs about a stone in weight. We need to support it. We're going to do an oblique twist. An oblique twist is the sides of the waist we're working. We're taking the opposite shoulder, my left shoulder, over to your right knee. You're going to go over and you're going to release. Now, as you do this, we're working what we shouldn't see, what you need to be aware of. You're not closing that elbow down. You're not contracting through the neckline. You keep the elbow open and you rotate by working. It's almost like the rib. So your rib cage, your elbow really is an extension of your rib cage as you go over. Your pelvis remains nice and silent as you go over and release. And again, go over and release. Do 2 more. Again, you might find that you're shaking. So I certainly am. 2 more, or 1 more from the exercise we've done. Let's just hold it there. Do tiny repeaters. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep it nice and open. 3, 2, 1. And let's release it down. Wonderful. Let's take that foot down. Let's do the stretch first. Left ankle, right thigh. I'm beginning to say this a lot now, but I don't know where this half an hour is going. So you draw the thigh in, and again, feel the stretch on that left side. And again, just gently pull it in. And then we can release it down. Keep the ankle, but if you don't want to, just put that foot down and you do exactly the same, hands behind the head, and you go over, or you've got that left ankle across the right thigh, you're going over and releasing, and you're going over and releasing. So really getting into the sides of the waist, over and release. And I hope Zoe, who has just joined this month, I hope you're enjoying this, Zoe, and I had lovely feedback from you, so thank you very much. And Suze as well, that I know she follows me a lot on Instagram, so thank you. As you go across and release, and go across and release. So again, keep giving the comments as I do this, and go across, release. So working the sides of the waist, the oblique side. Let's do 3 more. 3, pelvis silent. 2, let's do 1 more. Let's hold it there. Let's do tiny repeaters. 8, oh no, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was thinking of the finishing line there, and release it down. Brilliant. Okay, bring the thighs into the chest. Right hand on right knee, left hand on left knee. Gently just do that beautiful back massage in and around, in and around. And then go in the opposite direction. So again, just gently releasing the lumbar spine, mobilizing the femoral heads within the pelvis as we do this, and gently just rock side to side. Then what I want you to do is I want you to roll onto your right side and come up into, or onto all fours, I should say. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the pelvis, splay through the hands. And from here, we're just going to move into a cat position. So you're going to take a nice inhale, full and wide. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Gently undulate through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. And then from the crown of the skull through to the tailbone, lengthen. And again, tuck and round. This is when I get bad hair. And then you gently round. And you release. And again, actually, I think you did mention, Mark, on one edit, you were like, nice hair. Like, all right. And again, just one more. So gently tuck them up. You can see why now, can't you? Down. I'm definitely not precious. And then take the buttocks to the heels. Extend the arm. Saying that, actually, I do put my lipstick. I do do my makeup before I do these sessions, and then release it down, I must admit. And then take the buttocks back to the heels. Actually, someone did say, have you got a hairdresser when you do your videos? Yeah, it's called Joe Tuffrey. Release back. Just hold it there. And we just take a couple of breaths here, full and wide, into the back and the base of the rib cage. And again, just one more breath, full and wide. And exhaling, back and base of the rib cage. And then we're just going to bring the hands back to the knees. Again, come around just onto your bottom. Fabulous. So well done, everyone. A fantastic session today. Next week, you will want to have your bands with you because we are going to be working with the bands. But thank you again for joining me in January. Next week is obviously first week in February. Can't believe it already. And I will look forward to seeing you then. Take care.